Hey YouTube, Dailyshoefrenzy here. Bring you a size 12 Kobe 6 Proto. As I said in the last video, today's December 27th. I missed out on the Kobe 4s this morning. But I got the Kobe 6, so I cannot complain. Um, yeah, there's writing in there. No extra laces or anything like that. But Kobe 6 reverse crunch. Let me mention that. And I don't, no, you ain't gonna be able to see the writing there. Is the writing in the left shoe has the start off of the writing on the I almost said the heel insole. Uh, I want a shoe that molds to my foot. So that's the saying inside. This one says molds to my foot, and it says I want a shoe. I believe in that one. Um, I think it says that most of my foot. In there, the wording, but yeah, it's in the two separate shoes. It's got the green laces, of course. Sure, tons of reviews. Um, yeah, I'm looking to make some money on this. I know people gonna frown upon that and say whatever on the internet, but unfortunately, it is a business. At least as far as reselling, that's what I've always done. I've been doing that for a long time, 16 years online, but that's neither here nor there. Size 12. This is the right one. Some people like it, some people don't. It's interesting. I definitely ever my first pair in hand or anything like that. I don't wear um, shoes, you know, that either sell for a lot or I don't wear on a regular basis. So this is I'm old school Air Max 90, Air Max 1, Air Max 97. So that's my realm. My son laughs at me all the time, but that's what I wear. I don't wear any Jordans, no Kobe's. Actually, I take that back. I do now buying Yeezys since my wife talked me into that, and I bought my first pair, and they are comfortable. But I cover that in prior videos. But I mean, interesting detail here. You know, your regular Nike Zoom. I've never had a pair, so bear with me here as I read through and analyze. I got these. I don't even know, these released 2 weeks ago, whatever, on the early drop. Actually, maybe 3 weeks ago at this point. I was able to get them on the I don't know why we're calling it shock drop. I was able to get them when they dropped the first time, and then I tried to get grade school on the original release, and I wasn't able to. So I mean, something's better than nothing. Some money better than no money. So what did I pay after everything? I think it was 210 when all said and done as far as taxes. Um, so I'm sending them stadium goods to 600. Showed me my payout. I don't remember what it was. Foreign change or something like that. No, 600, 20%, and whatever the hyper wallet fee is. So yeah, I should make some dollars, here or there. I'd like to make more because I did have them on Alias posted for 700. Last sale was 550, I think. I saw this morning. So yeah, enough with the resale, but into the detail issue. Not too much detailing. Um, I wouldn't say the most detailed shoe I probably had was that probably Tiana Taylor shoe. That was probably the most detailed shoe I had with writing everywhere on there that I did not expect. I don't know if people touched on that in their reviews. So, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about the I'm gonna say the yellow laces, the green laces. I know it's part of obviously the Grinch, but not not too much of a fan of the lacing. I actually might be able to throw black laces in there. I'm more of a color coordinated person, but throw some black laces in there and match the swoosh there. But yeah, I mean this little material here, reptile type material, if you will, is interesting. A little speckle here, uh, that a heel. But other than that, I don't know how comfortable the shoe. They play basketball in there, but I mean that doesn't mean anything. But not sure how comfortable it is. My son was looking for a pair of these, but I told him he wears a 12, 16-year-old that actually plays basketball. But I said, son, you can't have these. Not to hooping. No, 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 no. Definitely not. Too much money at stake here. So your son's wears the same size as you and wants shoes. When you're selling them, it's tough. So I do have to come out of pocket. I did come out of pocket on those Yeezy Desert Sand he wanted for Christmas. So I got him those. Took a beating on those. Paid 207 for that. I originally had them for whatever they come out to, $78 on Adidas. So that was killer. My wife talked me into that one, but whatever. Neither here nor there. That's the left shoe there. Kobe 6 Proto. Um, coming in, going to Stadium Goods. So I'm not too happy I missed on the Kobe 4s this morning, but what can you say? Hopefully somebody enjoys them. A couple of people. I mean, stock wasn't crazy anyway, supposedly by the numbers. Who knows, unless these people really work for Nike. So on the internet, take it for what it's worth. Take it with a grain of salt, as I usually say. So I don't believe anything I see online anyway, but I mean, I follow the account, so it seemed to be legit. So who knows if the stock numbers are actually accurate. Nike's making money. Some point, if the stock value go up, maybe I'll buy some stock and make some real money. As to do with the others, Google and the rest of it. But neither here nor there. I don't even know which dropping after this. I missed out on the Powerpuff shoe or whatever that thing was called. I tried on those, didn't hit that scratch off was wild. I guess I should have been a little more patient. They scratched the shoe fully after watching a couple of people's videos, and I guess I didn't let the screen set. I scratched it all. At least I thought I did. Scratch it all off, let it set. I should have let it set instead of getting out the app and then going back in because I saw some stuff on Twitter. You have to reset your app or close it out and get back into it. So next time they do a scratch, once again, shock drop. That isn't really a shock drop, but once you do the scratch, just let it sit. So it's only my piece of advice. That's what I'm gonna try next time. And I never use the Wi-Fi when I'm at home. If I'm at home for a drop, because I don't know. I never bought a Nike or anything like that, so I don't know if they assume you're not a human. I mean, it's all done by, I mean, computers anyway. So computers make mistakes. So they can assume you're not a human. You're trying to get the shoe. You'll never get the shoe on Wi-Fi. It depends. If you see you're not having luck on Wi-Fi, don't uh don't try it on Wi-Fi. I actually got these when I was on a work trip. So I had to. It was in a meeting actually, but wasn't letting those go. So I had to. Uh, get a give them a try, and I got them. So it wasn't nowhere near my home, so I lucked out there. But either way, like I said, I don't know what's dropping next. I don't think too much. I know everybody's putting out the 2024 Jordan line stuff. What's dropping in January? Supposedly, Nike usually takes not a break, but it really slows down. Other than the New Year's shoe, it really slows down for January, picks back up a little bit in February, then you start heading into springtime after that. So we'll see what drops. So I have two more videos in the pipeline. Well, these two, your Jordan 12s and then the Kobe 6 dropping. And then probably going to be a break unless they supposedly, quotes, shock drop something or something changes or something profitable. I'm not going after shoes that I can't make no money on because I'm still holding on to I'm looking at my inventory here on Stadium Goods. The Kith V4, still got those New Balance at 460. Probably gonna take a loss on that. Don't remember what I paid. I got the Air Trainer 2, the SB joints. Those are from like 2006 actually. For 529. Gonna take a loss on those. I got the Jordan 1 Low Royal Toe at 250 243. Don't remember what I paid for those. I probably paid a pretty penny. So um for those, and then I have the Jordan 1 women's satin bread. Got those at 122 right now. They want me to actually lower my price to 117. So that's gonna be a total loss on that shoe. So I think I paid 190 for that. Then I got the woman's Dunklo woman's vintage panda. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that would go for something, but it's not. So that's at 146, and the lowest is 144, and that's on Stadium Goods, where everything sells higher. So if I'm not making money on Stadium Goods, I don't know what else. I've tried all the other apps. I've used StockX. I started off with that, as far as using the apps to sell after I got off of eBay. Then I went to Goat, which then turned into Alias seller account. I'm assuming that's for everybody. At first, I was told, or suppose they send you the email that it's a trial and stuff like that. So that's why I've been selling. I don't know if they fully merged to Go, but I know Alias. That's what I sell under. Which when you go into the app, it gives you the Goat setup, at least on the app. Then, um, I did some flight club stuff in between that. I had a little issue with flight club. I shouldn't say issue because they resolved the issue with, they had an off-white Vapor Max that was received by them and then lost. So they gave me money back on that. So cool. Customer service was excellent on that. Only took a couple days to actually resolve that. So that shoe disappeared. They paid me out what I was asking for the shoe. So I made a couple dollars there. I think I made $300 or $400 on that shoe. Now I'm with Stadium Goods. Never had an issue. Actually, I take that back. This video gonna be long. I forgot about this. So I sold that Tiana Taylor shoe, and the shoe was returned by the buyer, and the money was taken out. Sold it for 173. Lost money on the shoe anyway. I think I paid two and change for them, but I don't understand how to set the sorry, I almost said seller. How the buyer returned the shoe, and that's hitting money in my account for a third party app. To my understanding, and I'm sure there's something in the fine print that I never read, but once I sold the shoe, and it's to a third party. Shoe was shipped and everything else. Is I said when I sent this shoe when I ship it out today is going to their warehouse. So I don't understand why the return hit my account and they don't eat that cost. That's pretty much to me the whole point of selling third party. If that's the case, I go back to eBay, um, which I've had an issue, with someone up in Canada trying to say my shoes were fake, and I had to show the receipts and all that. And I bought a couple pairs online. It's like three or four Jordan fives, a couple years ago. But um, but that was fun. I was usually win my disputes with those because I've been dealing with PayPal forever and eBay forever. So that's my account is legit. But yeah, Stadium Goods and any other third party. If a buyer returns a shoe that should not hit the seller's account, they sold the shoe. They sent it to you. You authenticated it. Everything was good and legit. I don't know why the person returned it. I have no idea. But if they return it, Stadium Goods, that's then on you. I don't know how Alias works with that because I've never had that issue. I don't know how Flight Club works with that because I never had that issue. I don't know how StockX works with that because I never had that issue with them. But now selling with Stadium Goods, having that one time that's happened out of, I don't even know how many shoes are sold at this point with them, but that's not a good idea. You're the company, you're in charge of the shoe. I sent it to you. You're responsible for the shoe. To get the payment, send the payment to me. Hold the shoe in your warehouse. Yada yada yada. Person returns the shoe, says whatever. You verified the shoe is authentic. I only sell authentic shoes anyway. But you verified the shoe is authentic. You received the shoe, and the shoe was sold to a person. Why they returned it for whatever reason, that's on you between you and the buyer. I have nothing to do with that part, and nor does the sell. Any seller. They have nothing to do with that part. They gave it to you, you authenticated it, and now it's in your possession. You own, well, sort of own the shoe, so to speak. So the payout there, once it's sold on my end, is how I look at it. If I was doing business like that, all right, I own this cost right here. The person returned it for whatever 173, whatever it sold for. Um, so I don't know why that got charged back to my account, sort of like a chargeback, really, um, with something like that that's doing third party work. But that's neither here nor there. I resold the shoe again. I think I sold it for cheaper. Actually, I'm in my sales, so let me look at what that shoe sold for. It's weird too because it shows 218. I think that was the original sale. Then I sold it again for 173. So they took 218 out. Actually, the count hit negative because it holds on your Stadium Goods account. They reposted the shoe, sold the shoe again for 173, I believe. I don't see that sale here. Actually, sorry, I do see it. 218 sold on November 3rd. Then they resold it again on the 21st for 174. So I took a $30, $40 loss there on a resale because when they returned it, obviously I don't know what the issue was because you don't deal with the seller or the buyer, sorry. And I just know that when I looked at my account for Stadium Goods was in the negative. So they resold it and they cleaned up the account plus some other dollars towards the next shoe I sold. Um, which prior to that was a Mama Range. So sorry, Rage, the Grin shoe. So I mean, what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do about it. Hopefully, they clean up that process. I'm just one person. Highly doubt it's going to fall on deaf ears. If anybody even watches to the end of this video, because it's 14 minutes at this point. But I just wanted to get that piece out. I probably should have led the video with that. Maybe I'll throw it in the description to get some eyeballs on that. But they need to fix that process, and hopefully, no other third-party app or company is doing that or using that process, because that's wild. Um, but neither here nor there. I'm done with that rant. And to whenever I get the next shoe, I'm going to Sneak City, see what they got for reasonable price, see if I can make any dollars off their shoes. If not, either way, on to the next one.